Since it grows in the northern hemisphere, it's no surprise that for centuries it has been used as a traditional medicine in many northern European and Asian cultures. In most cases, grated till it becomes a fine powder, ready to be brewed to make tea. Hi there! Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. If you have been following my channel, you may remember me talking about tea before and spilling the tea about its health benefits. See what I did there? Anyways, today I'm going to talk about a very unique type of tea, one made from a type of mushroom. Don't worry, this particular mushroom isn't known for giving one visions or, shall we say, changing one's sensory perspective. However, it does potentially benefit the human body in many ways when made into a tea. So today, I'll be spilling its secrets. Let's get to it. This particular mushroom is known most commonly as the chaga mushroom, scientific name Inonotus obliquus, though it has been called many other names that it still goes by to this day. Among them, clinker polypore, birch canker polypore, cinder conch, and black mass. Some of these names derive from the fact that it commonly grows on the bark of birch trees. Furthermore, one could be forgiven for mistaking a growing chaga mushroom for a clump of dirt, a burnt part of the tree, or even burnt charcoal. But look inside the unappealing exterior and you'll see a yellowish-brown interior that is a gold mine of nutrients. Since it grows in the northern hemisphere, it's no surprise that for centuries it has been used as a traditional medicine in many northern European and Asian cultures. In most cases, grated till it becomes a fine powder, ready to be brewed to make tea. Voila! Chaga tea! Among the health benefits that the extract of the chaga mushroom may have is boosting our body's immune system. One way it does this is by stimulating white blood cells, which are kind of like soldiers in our body's response to infection. Furthermore, chaga can help regulate and reduce inflammation. While inflammation is in itself a natural response to infection, long-term inflammation is in fact bad for the body. Hence, the potential benefit of chaga. A quick side note, you know how some teas aren't really discernible or don't have a very strong flavor? Well, not this one apparently, as chaga tea has been described as strong yet smooth. It's even been said that one can taste the vitality it provides. Now back to health. Did you know that several animal-tested studies have shown that chaga can slow or even inhibit cancer? In one study, there was a 60% reduction on the size of a tumor a mouse had. In a test tube study, human liver cells were stopped from producing more cancer cells by chaga extract. Furthermore, similar studies with animals have shown positive results for the claims that chaga lowers both sugar levels and cholesterol. The former in particular is good news for future treatment option possibilities for people with diabetes. Before I go into more potential health benefits, let's look at chaga's nutritional content, shall we? Most of its health benefits can be derived from these nutrients. Among them are the high level of antioxidants, which combat free radicals. Besides that, beta-glucans are responsible for the immune system, cholesterol and blood sugar effects. The mushroom also contains betulin and betulinic acid, which new research is being done on to find out how they can be used against cancer. Another type of nutrient found in chaga are phytosterols, which may help combat cancer too and even viruses. Not to forget, the polysaccharides in the mushroom also help regulate blood sugar and promote heart, liver and intestinal health. Speaking of intestinal health, chaga may prevent stomach ulcers from forming due to it combating those that would form due to the bacteria Helicobacter pylori specifically. What's more, the antioxidative properties I mentioned earlier may even reduce blood pressure, which would definitely benefit those with unhealthy higher levels of blood pressure. So with all these potential pro-health benefits, we should be sipping on chaga tea every day, right? Well, hold on to your horses and take a look at safety first. As always, please check with your health experts before consuming it, as chaga can interact with medications. For example, people on blood thinners should avoid it. Also, people on insulin for diabetes should too, due to chaga's effect on blood sugar levels. If you have a bleeding disorder, an autoimmune disease, are pregnant or breastfeeding, best to avoid chaga as well. Furthermore, chaga is high in oxalates. Too much of these can cause kidney stones. So as always, moderation is key, my friends. Before I bid farewell for today, here's an easy way to prepare yourself a cup of chaga tea. First, separate one mushroom into pieces, each weighing 10 grams. Then grind a piece into powdered form. Put 1 or 2 teaspoons of the powder into a tea infuser. Add about 12 ounces of hot water and leave it to steep for 5 minutes. You'll get slightly about 1.5 cups of tea from this. Then sit back and enjoy it how you like, perhaps with some honey or maple syrup. Maybe while watching my next video? Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care dear viewers. And if you liked my content, please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you!